Okay, it's month 1 of trying for a baby. Well, not really tracking, just kind of letting nature take its course. I did take a test about a week and a half ago that was negative, but my period is still late, so I figured it could have just been early. Um, I don't think I am pregnant, but I figured I'd take another test just to be sure. And I heard the dollar store tests, even though they're super cheap, are actually what they use in hospitals to verify and that they're actually super accurate. So, got a bunch of those, and I'm gonna test this morning, and we'll see. Okay, it's been 3 minutes. Let's check. Wait. Huh? I'm shaking. I'm literally shaking. I think that means it's positive, right? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I think it's positive. Wow. You know, it's so crazy. I just turned on the blessing. It's a worship song about just praying over the future generations, and I've always kind of prayed it over our future children, and the fact that, I don't know, I felt so led to put this song on as I did this. I'm in shock and just so grateful, and I'm gonna go take another one just to be sure, because I don't know. Okay, hold on. Okay, I just took 2 more tests. One was another dollar store one, and one was a clear blue one. Both of them turned positive in like 2 seconds, so quickly, which I think might mean I'm more pregnant than I think. So the test that I took last time was too early. I don't know how it works, but I got 2 more positive tests. And I really can't stop crying. I mean, like, I'm so happy this happened so much quicker than I anticipated, but oh my gosh, and Scott should be home soon, and I'm like, how do I tell him? Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm just winging it at this point. I'm still crying, like I'm in shock, and this is insane. But Scott's still not home, and I'm trying to figure out how to tell him. And I have a stocking I was gonna give to him on Christmas morning. Today's December 22nd. So I'm thinking if I put the positive test in his stocking, like at the bottom, but I don't want to wait that long to tell him. So I might give it to him early because he gave me my present early because he couldn't wait. So maybe I'll just say like, oh, here. I don't know. I'm literally on the floor in one of the spare bedrooms right now, stuffing Scott's stocking. And I'm like, oh, what did I get him? Hats, gloves, pish posh. I'm like, I hid the test at the very bottom of the stocking. And I'm like, oh, I just want him to see that. I'm like, who cares about hats and Kit Kats? At least I got him Kit Kats because, I love Kit Kats. I might have this as a craving, so he might be eating a lot of them. You students want to be in our Christmas vlog. Did you get anything for Christmas? You didn't? I'll give you 2, okay? Yeah, you want some? All right. Scott is opening his stocking. Yes, that's Kit Kats.
These will probably be done tomorrow.
Probably. Oh.
That's a new dog.
Oh my gosh, he's distracted. That's just Pan.
Well, I definitely needed a new pair of these. Is it Timu ones?
Yeah, they look short. I don't know. Oh.
They might be a little short, but I'll try them on shortly.
Get it?
Yeah.
Punny. This is a Harry Potter. It's like a fidget spinner, but it's a golden snitch because Scott fidgets a lot. These are just silly things. I was like, oh.
They even open this.
We'll come back to this.
Okay.
That's just another. He wears silicone wedding bands
Oh, so you got me a
all the
straight
time,
black
so I just got him
one.
a straight
Okay.
black, another straight black one.
Nice.
Because
nice.
he likes them. Socks. I don't know if they'll fit you.
It almost looks like the sports ones that I get.
I mean, I thought they looked cool, but I don't know. Socks. That's just a chain. Black t-shirt. He has like 5,000 plain
Yes.
black t-shirts. Just
But I always
putting that
need
out
more.
there. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to get more.
What face do you make it back there?
These, they're like child size. I don't know if they're gonna fit you. Oh, they do fit. We go on walks all the time, and we just got electric scooters, and it gets cold, so.
Okay, so this one fits. I'm gonna guess this is the exact same.
Yeah.
That could be like, you know, is there one like that?
Don't ever do that.
Okay. Oh, definitely need new gloves.
Yeah, they've got grips on them, so you could hold the scooter tight when you're going 21 miles per hour.
21. How does it actually work? Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, they're supposed to be text gloves.
That's even better.
I just took it this morning.
Really?
I took 2 more. Did you have a clue?
Are you kidding me?
I swear. I swear on my life. I'll show you the video. I videotaped it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, at least right now. Yeah.
Really?
Did you
Oh,
guess?
babe. Oh, come here. Come on.
Aw.
Come here.
Isn't that so crazy?
Oh. Oh, wow. I don't cry ever.
I know.
Yeah, I had no clue.
I'll put this here. You sure? Like you didn't have a clue? Huh?
Not even remotely. Not even. Not
You
even-
didn't have any clue.
Not
I
even-
was like, I'm totally gonna give it away, saying, "Oh, I have a surprise," like acting
No.
all weird.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of
In shock.
like shell shocked.
Yes, so am
Yeah.
I.
Is that the only one you took? I don't
No,
know
I
how.
took more. Here, all right. We will reconvene. Okay, we've had a few moments to process. He just was staring at the positive test.
Mm-hmm. It's the last thing I expected today. A great thing, but it's just like it is still in shock.
Yeah.
You know?
As am I.
Yeah.
Now we gotta figure out how to navigate the holidays coming up with people potentially speculating.
Oh yes, especially if you're not having like.
Any wine, like
Yeah.
a glass of wine or something, yeah. Oh.
We got some planning to do.
Yeah, let's get to that. We got some housework to do and all that.
What?
Scott's talking about, I know how to like, raise children, but like I don't know anything about having a child. Do we gotta get baby books?
Dude, any baby books? I don't know. I'm trying to get prepared here. It's
yeah.
how I work.
He works quickly, I guess.
Why you just filming it all the reaction?
Yes. Scott said that the shock is wearing away and the excitement's building and he could see a little one running around the
Yeah, I
house.
can see a little one running around the house. I'm like excited about it, but now we gotta.
We just scheduled the pregnancy confirmation appointment for for January 17th. So it's in a little less than a month. And they said Scott's allowed in and he said
Oh, I was gonna burn that place down if they weren't letting me in.
be nice.
Well, in a nice way. I don't know if that could be a nice way, but it would have been in a nice way. But yeah.
Okay. Till then. And now we're going on a walk.
Mm-hmm.
Just to talk about obviously new life news.
Yeah.
Still in shock. I literally didn't change out of my Christmas pajamas. We're seeing friends later and figuring out how to make mocktails to not be obvious. What is with my hair? Oh my gosh.
That probably should be one of the first things we're figuring out is how to make mocktails.
No, but it's the most imminent thing. It's like the nope.
Oh, yeah,
I
good
don't
point.
want any of your sangria.
Yeah.
I will have cranberry juice.
Very smart, very smart.
Okay, so it's Christmas Eve. We just got finished church service. We're driving to Scott's dad's house because we're spending Christmas Eve with him, and we're going to put the positive test in a bag and give it to him. And I'll try my best to nonchalantly record his reaction. I'm really awkward with that. Hopefully he's not like, what the heck is this? But yeah, so we're going to tell Grandpa number 1 today.
And also, kind of on a funny note, this is the first time Nicole has driven me in what feels like years.
I drove you actually right before vacation, like a month ago.
I'll let you guys know if we crash or not.
Football and drove me.
Facts.
Said I'll drive. Do you know what it is? So I just found out on Friday. It's very early, so.
You see why I wanted to do the presents early?
And I recorded your reaction.
Gramps.
That's his reaction. It is Christmas. We're going to my mom's house for Christmas today. We're gonna do the same thing that we did to Scott's dad yesterday and put the test in a little baggie to surprise them. So hopefully they don't get suspicious or anything and it all goes well. But yeah, Christmas.
So there you go. You're not gonna get this off for me.
Are you really?
I guess so. It's very early.
Pregnancy test. Oh.
What is it?
I'm pregnant.
Pregnancy test.
I'm
I had a
recording
feeling.
She's pregnant. What?
She's pregnant. Congratulations,
Oh.
guys. Are you videotaping me?
We got his dad's
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
when you were telling us, I was
congratulations.
like, oh,
Yeah.
thanks.
Did you know?
No, he comes over to us right before gifts. He's like, oh, your mom keeps saying about a baby maybe next Christmas. And I'm like, oh, she's got a slow roll. It's still super early. I tested on Friday. And I got 3 pops. So a little update on the pregnancy journey. It's January 2nd. I'm currently 6 weeks and 3 days-ish pregnant, I think. But I had a little episode of a late bleed yesterday morning. And I'm having a little bit of brown spotting this morning. So, plus I've had this little pain on my left side off and on. Nothing bad, but I called the doctor and they're going to get me in for an ultrasound at 2:30. So that's good. I am nervous. It's my first ultrasound, ever being pregnant. So it's not exactly the way I wanted to go into my first ultrasound, but it's better safe than sorry to check things out. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to film there. It's very dependent. Like I said, I'm nervous and emotional. So I just want to focus on what's going on and then I will give an update from there. Scott showing me funny videos while we're in the waiting room.
Gotta do something.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
I just got scanned and I was measuring 5 weeks, 4 days instead of 6 weeks, 3 days because my period was off. So that makes sense.
Did this with the vlog. Which one is it?
Oh my gosh. Cut.
Which one do I? There's 4.
Okay, so today I'm at work, at home, I work from home, waiting for the time to pass because at 6 p.m. we have an appointment for a scan with my friend Sabrina, where she works, and I'm 6 weeks, 3 days today. We did go for the scan last week, when I was only 5 weeks, 4 days, just because I had a light bleed and was nervous, and everything looked okay, but then we didn't see the fetal pole too closely, so I'm hoping that we get to see that today. I don't know if we'd be able to see any heartbeat waves. I've read different things, they can come at different weeks. I don't know, but I'm anticipating the appointment. I'm excited since my hormones were rising well and things looked good recently. But I'm always a little nervous for the scans, so just praying through that. But yeah, So hopefully we'll have a good update and maybe we can show the actual ultrasound so far. So just a little quick update. We went to get scanned and she didn't see a fetal pole or anything. She said it could be because it's still early and I'm going to my regular gyno in a little over a week. So she said not to worry until then. But it's way easier said than done. So I just have to play the waiting game and keep praying that something shows up. She also said there was like a dissolved subchorionic hematoma potentially, or a dissolved other sac that could have been a twin, which is normal. It's just crazy how these things work. Today is the day that we scheduled. Originally, this was supposed to be our first ultrasound, even though we've had 2 already. But this feels like a make or break one. You know, I feel like at the point I'm at now, 7 weeks, 4 days or 5 days, I really should see an embryo and a fetal pole and potentially a heartbeat. So we didn't see that last Monday. So yeah, I'm prayerful, and I'm feeling a lot of peace right now from God, and he's reminding me that he is with me through anything, and that has been really helpful. I'm not as on edge as I thought I would be, even though I'm still anxious and just anticipating prayerfully a positive scan, but then also trying to prepare if it's not. It's a whirlwind place to be, but I'm trusting God and trying to remind myself to rest in his peace and in his presence. Well, I'm looking completely disheveled, but so yes, our scan did not go well yesterday. Still nothing in the gestational sac, so they are calling it non-viable, and they told me I can either miscarry naturally, I can take pills, or I can do a D&E procedure. I opted this morning that next Thursday I will do the D&E procedure after talking to some women who've been through, honestly, almost all of the options. So I'm gonna do that. I am working today. It's been, I don't know, here and there, a good distraction, but then also my mind is such elsewhere. And I cried when I told my supervisor that I had to book a sick leave for my procedure. But anyway, I am still trusting in God's peace, and though I'm very sad and it was hard to sleep and I cried a lot, and know that through his strength we will be okay, and we are going to try again, and prayerfully we will get our little rainbow baby. Well, I'm looking really rough in the hospital. I have an IV, just waiting for the doctor to come in, but I'm doing okay. So I see you. And feeling okay. Just ready for this procedure to be over with. I have to lift my arm to shut this off. Hello. So this is me going to be taking a pregnancy test in Dollar Store one again. Our miscarriage was in January. It's now May, and my period's a little late. Otherwise, I don't really have symptoms aside from like a little bit of like pain and stuff, like cramping. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, so it's gonna be me taking my first pregnancy test since the first one. Okay, I just prayed. I'm so nervous. I'm about to look at it. Really? Nothing came up. Dud test. Let me do it again. There goes my morning pee though. Time to check the results. Hopefully it worked. Okay, there's a line. It's not like super dark, but it's there. There. Of course. Oh look, my hands are shaking just like the last time. Okay, that is a line. It's not as dark as the first time I took the test, but it also could just be because it's not as early. I do want to take the other Clearview test. What do you think, Nyla? Mommy's got a line. It's the T line. What do you think, Nyla? Is Mommy pregnant? I feel like I almost like don't know how to feel. I'm like, oh, of course, the part of me, my shirt says faith over fear, but a part of me is like, okay, why isn't it as dark as the last time I took it? But it also could be because I used up all my morning pee on the other one. I don't know, but okay, well, that is the line. So it is detecting some HCG. Oh gosh. Okay, so I realized I haven't given an update since I got that positive pregnancy test. It's been a few weeks, 3 weeks I think. My first ultrasound scan is on Monday. It's now Wednesday. And I've been feeling pretty peaceful, honestly. Yeah, I have like some worry and things that creep in, but I've just been in prayer and trying to be in my Bible a lot and just remembering that worry won't help a thing. So yeah, my first scan's at 10. I've been getting a little more symptoms since, which is good. Like slight gagging, but not really like morning sickness. And yeah, so that's a good thing. I've been really tired and been going to bed like 7:30. So again, a little bit more symptoms than last time, but still nothing crazy. So we'll see. Okay, so it is the morning of our first ultrasound. It's like 7:30 a.m. The appointment's at 10. I took off of work the rest of the day. I'll admit that I'm pretty nervous. Been praying a lot, and I have a lot of people praying for us, which is so appreciated and so incredibly helpful. I'm not freaking out. I'm just naturally nervous. I'm gonna have Scott pray with me in the car when we get there. It's hard because it's kind of like a bittersweet thing when a lot of couples would prefer to feel excited for their first ultrasound, but after going through a loss, or some women go through multiple losses, it's like that experience is tainted, and you know, you almost expect a bad outcome, but it's not fair to expect a bad outcome. Again, I don't know. This could go either way. I've had some symptoms, nothing's crazy, but I also know that you can't go off of that alone, so I'm trying not to do that. But I know it's in God's hands, and I need to just turn my eyes to Jesus and trust that I know He has a plan, regardless what happens. He's still good, and He will use any situation for good. So yeah, the next update will probably be after the scan. Okay, so we are waiting for the doctor. We just had this scan. Scott showed him the pictures. It went well. She found right away, because I told her I was nervous, had a blighted ovum in January. She found the heartbeat and the baby right away. Look, 155 beats per minute, which she said was right in range and strong, and everything looked great. My anatomy looked great. The baby looked great from what they could see so far, and I am just in shock, but so happy and praising God because I didn't expect it. But God is good, and He will surprise you. So now Scott and I went to Shooter's Wharf in LBI. We're looking at the beautiful view. He took the rest of the day off work. I already had it off work. We're just taking it in. It's just, we're both really happy with the results today, so we wanted to just walk around, and I'm gonna get a brownie from Custom Crown. And yeah, but we're just feel blessed. So we're enjoying God's creation.
I'm blind.
He didn't want to sit in the sun, but I said, please.
My eyes. Help.
So we just got back from Community Medical Center. Thankfully, baby's still fine because I had a little bit of a bleed last night, right at 9 weeks. More so like brown, pinkish, nothing too alarming, but since I'm a negative blood type, I had to get a RhoGAM shot, and I can only get it at the hospital. So we were there for 5 hours just waiting and waiting and waiting. And they didn't let Scott go back when I got the scan, so I was by myself, but we saw the baby again. Looks so much bigger, little nubs for arms and a tail that his tail or her tail is going away. But yeah, I got
here first. She said his.
Everyone keeps saying he, so I'm just saying he. We'll see, he or she. We'll find out in a few weeks, technically. But yeah, so pregnancy is a whirlwind, literally never-ending journey, and there's still question marks. But right now, we can just rest assured that baby looks good. So I'm currently on a walk through our neighborhood on lunch. We have what would be our third scan today. I'm supposed to be like 11 weeks, 2 days, and it's where they do NIP testing and Natera scans the blood work for certain chromosomal issues, and also the gender, which is exciting. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm listening to worship music on my walk. I'm feeling pretty peaceful. It is pretty hot. I'm literally like a little sweaty, but it's okay. But yeah, I'm hoping to see just baby growth and to see the little arms and legs and movement on the ultrasound. Yeah, but it's always a little nerve-wracking. Every ultrasound, I haven't seen the baby in 2 weeks. When I did start throwing up, I don't know if I said that last time, around 8.5 weeks. Just my lunch, mostly. But there was a few days I didn't. But yeah, so symptoms have been symptoming. And baby has been growing and prayerfully will continue to grow. Hello! So, an update from yesterday's appointment, which was the last video clip that you watched. Went well. There was no ultrasound scan, which I was kind of like bummed about. It was just like an initial prenatal appointment, but the doctor did use the Doppler so we could hear the baby's heartbeat. So we heard the baby's heartbeat for the first time. That was really cool. I'll insert a little video clip Scott got. It's kind of on his leg, so it's black. You can't see anything, but you can kind of hear the heartbeat a little bit. So I will insert that.
See, that's you. Have good anatomy. You found the heartbeat.
Oh, that's fast.
And listen. That's the baby. It's perfect. 165.
Okay, so my next steps are to schedule an NT scan, which kind of checks again for any kind of abnormalities in the baby. I got my blood work for my Natera, which checks for the gender and other things. So she said it could take 16 days for that to get back, which is crazy. I hope it doesn't take that long. But yeah, so that's the latest update. So we'll see what the next update is. So, quick update. We got our NIPT blood work results in yesterday morning, and low risk for the genetic conditions. So that was an answered prayer. That's awesome. And Ashley, my best friend, knows the gender. I don't know the gender yet, but she does. And Scott and I are going to find out in a couple of days. I just stopped at ShopRite to pick up sparkling apple cider. And I picked up a pink or blue juice mixer with it, depending what the result is. And I found these. They're called unicorn cupcakes. They have unicorn sprinkles, but they're pink and blue. So I've been craving cupcakes. I figured it could be a good addition. But yeah, literally in 2 days, we will know whether this baby's a boy or a girl. I thought boy. Now I'm thinking we could be surprised with a girl. But I think I still think boy. But we'll see soon. Okay, so this is our gender reveal. It's like a 3.5-minute video.
What is in this 3.5 minutes?
So I thought it was a boy this whole time, and now I think it might be a girl. gosh, this is crazy because this whole time I was like, oh, it's a boy. But then at the end, we both thought it was a boy. But at the end, I'm like, I don't know. I have a feeling it's actually a girl. Like, we're going to be surprised and it's going to be a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I did have some morning sickness and stuff, but I'm so, like, obviously we wanted healthy baby number one. And so far, everything's looking great. I wanted a boy and a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I want a girl to dress up in cute clothes and now we can wear matching outfits.
Mm-hmm. And I was saying it was like the last 2 weeks too. I wanted a girl before a boy, so this works out great.
This is crazy. I can't believe it's a girl.
I'm like,
I know.
speechless.
I'm like a little like not. I didn't expect it, but yeah, I did. And it's funny because I had dreams that it was a boy, and my dreams have been the opposite of real life. So, wow. Well, anyway, God bless us with a little daughter.
Mhm.
That's sweet. Scott's
Nuts.
gonna cry.
Nuts.
Aw. Well, we love you already. So it's sinking in for Scott. We're opening our sparkling cider to have with our pink juice because it's a girl, and also feasting on food. Scott just goes, oh, boyfriends.
I gotta be boyfriends.
It'll be all right, Scott. You will be perfectly fine. You'll give him a 45-minute speech like you got for me.
Maybe not 45 minutes. Maybe I'll cut it down to 25.
Oh my gosh.
But it'll be up there. It will be a speech.
But
That's for sure.
I'm excited. I told Scott on the ultrasound, I was like, I think the baby has my chin. I was like, I think it's a girl. I think it already looks like me. But we'll see. I'm excited for all the like princess dresses and Disney outfits. Nyla, you're gonna have a sister. Nyla's sister. You're gonna have a sister. She doesn't care. All right.
She's out.
All right, we're gonna enjoy this food and celebrate, and I get to eat my cupcakes too. We're looking at our ultrasound photos. That's it. Her sucking her thumb.
There's a dinosaur.
And then, and this one too. Scott is playing Jurassic Park. That's her hand.
Cold-bloodedness, it doesn't lie. They're totally wrong. This is a warm-bodied
He
creature.
thinks it's like Jurassic Park.
This thing's got what, a 20
Oh my gosh.
Like you thought, nothing.
He's already making jokes. Well, it's been a long time since I've given an update on the pregnancy journey. I think we left off with the gender reveal where we found out she was a girl. We have named her. Her first name is going to be Kinsley. Middle name might be Nicole or Grace. Grace I like because it means blessing, but it's a very popular middle name right now. Nicole, though it's my name, that's not the reason that I would use that. I don't know. So we have time to think about it. I am almost 20 weeks. I'll be 20 weeks on Monday. Today is Thursday. We have our anatomy scan on Monday, which is exciting but nerve-wracking because it's when they measure every single thing, every body part to make sure it's looking good. I had an appointment yesterday, a checkup for a week, where they listened to her heart at the Doppler, and I started to feel movement last week, so around 18 weeks, and then more so this week, pretty consistent. She likes to eat just like me. I feel her most if I'm sitting or laying down, and usually after I've eaten something. Yesterday when the doctor used the heartbeat Doppler, I guess it was sound stimulation for her. I felt her kick it. It was cute. So it's been really nice to be able to feel her now. It helps ease my anxiety of if she's okay or not. Yeah. And I'm meeting with Mom tomorrow to go over baby shower decor and everything. So just crazy how fast time is going. I'm literally like halfway through and it's wild, but again, it's just such a blessing. And I also have an interview today for a promotion at work. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier. Yeah, so just all these big things happening, but all blessings that I'm thankful for too. Also, I haven't given a bump update, I don't think this whole time, so I figured I'd show my bump at almost 20 weeks. Don't mind the weird shorts. But she's bumping a bit. It's still not huge, but it's definitely noticeable. I had to buy all new clothes. But, I love shopping, so that's not a problem for me. Poor Scott. Okay, little update. It's now been about a month since our anatomy scan. I'm about to be 24 weeks, which is what they call viability week, which just means if the baby's born prematurely, they have a greater chance of surviving outside of the womb for that she just stays in. Everything's been good so far. This is her little anatomy scan photos. Everything's measuring fine. Her head was measuring the biggest, measuring a head, like the circumference, in like the 80th percentile, and then her femur was measuring the smallest, a little behind, in like 23rd percentile, but they said nothing to worry about. So yeah, that all looked good. She was moving around. She moves around more now. This is my expecting a pumpkin shirt. It's probably backwards on this, but belly's a little bigger. Yeah, so I feel her move more, mostly when I eat. She loves to eat. In the mornings, at night, her kicks are getting a bit stronger. So yeah, so that's an update on her. We're going on our baby moon soon. That's gonna be next week, and we're going to Lancaster and Hershey Park, which I'm so excited about. I might do a separate vlog for that. But yeah, we're getting ready now for planning the baby shower. There's stuff literally like all over the floor for that. We have decor for her nursery in here, just wild and fun. But let me show her closet because I have a problem and I can't stop buying clothes already. So let's go show the evidence of that. So currently it's one of Scott's closets, but she is going to have this room once we get the nursery ready. Here's all, not all, but just some of her clothes so far. So this is a mess right now, just like every room. This room's going to be painted. We have samples. The ceiling's going to be done. We're going to finally get the ceilings done in the other rooms and paint and everything and get those settled. So yeah, it's coming along.